Greetings to everybody in the Google, Beatles, and YouTube community. I'm Juan Carlos Gonzalez Azancot. I've seen a lot of great posts by everybody in the community, Beatles related. Didier, thank you. You have a great Google page on our favorite band, I love band, the Beatles. I want to show you my vinyl collection. I've been collecting vinyl for many years. I'm 50, so since I was 8, 42 years almost now. And I have about 1,000 records. I used to have over 3 or 4 thousand records or more, but I moved a lot, and I had to trim it down to about 1,000 due to space restrictions and whatnot. I'm going to show you what I have of the Beatles. I haven't bought records in a long time, but I wanted to show you my Beatles and, of course, solo. Lennon, McCartney, Harrison, and Starr solo album as well. I'm going to start with, you know, my goodness. Let's start with box sets. I mean, I'm sure you guys know the World War II box set that's all Beatles songs performed by people like the Four Seasons, Elton John, Rod Stewart, the Bee Gees. This is a pretty neat one. This one is great. It has a lot of great inserts. The booklet is absolutely gorgeous. The booklet is gorgeous. This is a booklet. It has great pictures of musicians. Elton John is in this booklet too. Rod, Keith Moon, Mooney the Looney. Look at Rod singing Get Back. And there's a lot of great pictures. Leo Sawyer. I mean, you know, Helen Reddy singing The Fool on the Hill. We Can Argue the Four Seasons, Hey Jude by the Johnson Brothers. So it's great. I'm not going to be showing everything that comes in everything because it would take 2 hours to show you. But, on occasions I'll be doing that. Okay, then this is a box set. This is all early Beatles things. This is some of the historic sessions, the Decca sessions. Is the Beatles. It has 3 records. It has 3 Cool Cats. This is a great box set. Another good box set, historic set. Phoenix. Of course, this is a British box set, a bootleg, I'm assuming, or a quasi bootleg. I love the cover. It has actually, 3 records, yeah. It has all of the Decca auditions that they did. Okay. I have them all here on the floor, so that's why you'll see me kind of disappearing or bending a lot. Okay, fellas, moving on, moving on. Love songs by the Beatles, yeah. I have 2 copies of the White Album. One includes all the posters, everything. I know, people say, yeah, does it have the posters? Yeah, it has the posters, of course. It has all the posters. I love the posters. I mean, they're just unreal. Of course, the lyric sheets, John. Posters are absolutely amazing on this, guys. If you have it, you have to get it with the posters, with the photos. Paul, Georgie, Mr. John, and Ringo. And it has the big posters too. It has more. If you guys know, it has the individual, very neat type poster as well. I had to show you that because I knew you guys would be wanting to see it. Because many people might say, well, he has the White Album, but it doesn't have all the inserts. This one does. I have another album that I call the Dirty Album because it's all stained, old. You know, it's a mess. This one at least is in good shape. Okay, let's see. I know I'm missing something here. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It has, and these photos are stock photos. Is this numbered? I'm not sure. I don't see it numbered though. I don't see it numbered, but it does have all the inserts. And actually, in the record store, I bought it. That's what they put in, purple capital label with posters and inserts. Not numbered, but we'll get a numbered one for everybody who's a Beatle. This is, like I said, the Beatles' Dirty album, Dirty White Album. Let It Be. I have 2 versions. One, of course, an American version. This one, Apple. And this one is a neat version. This is from, is it Thailand? Philippine version of Let It Be. If you can see, you might see it. It's a Filipino version. It says made and printed. I hope you can see it. Made and printed in the Philippines. There, made and printed in the Philippines. So that's a pretty neat one. Pretty interesting one. Abbey Road, just a copy, normal copy of Abbey Road. Nothing, great album, but, just a regular copy of it. Beatles again. Beatles Hey Jude. You know, for everybody who's a purist. Well, you let me know what you would call it. Great record. It has the original tag from the store. Back in the day, it cost $3.99. Oh, love this. This is the British reissue of Yellow Submarine. Yep, this is the British reissue of Yellow Submarine. Love that cover. By the way, I'm trying to find the blue mini combi to get the 6 pod wheels of the old submarine. I'm missing that one, darn it. This one has the Beatles Greatest Hits on polyphone. No sleeve, anything. I bought it for 50 cents. And of course, the original first pressing yellow submarine. Nice one. Oh, yep, Magical Mystery Tour. 2 copies. One complete inside with all the booklet. The other one, for whatever reason, doesn't have the 24-page booklet. Second copy. The Beatles at the BBC. I worked at somebody, and they had this for $1 back in the day when it came out in '94. I bought it. Loved the double record. $1, and I had 5. I should have bought them. Beatles Rock and Roll Music compilation. Yeah, a double record, double album. This one, my first ever Beatles record bought when I lived and I was raised in Spain. The Beatles 20 Golden Hits in Spanish, 20 Éxitos de Oro, has the song translated in the vinyl as well. All You Need Is Love, She Loves You, Ella Te Ama. The Beatles, I'm missing Rock and Roll Music Volume 2, I think it is. Huh, I gotta buy that. Yeah, I am missing Volume 2. That has the inserts. So that's one I don't have. I guess when you have a lot. Oh, yeah, these are the red ones, and one is red. This is the red one, the red vinyl of the Beatles Red and the Beatles Blue. I have, black copies and red copies. There it is, beautiful red. Whoop. Had to show you that too. Wanted to show you the ones sometimes that have something a little bit more unusual. You guys know what I mean. And yes, I know you don't supposed to touch records with fingers. Sorry, trying to be as careful as I am. I'm very careful. Okay, another copy. Regular black vinyl. Okay, blue, regular black vinyl, and wait, let me see. This is the regular black vinyl. The other blue is the blue vinyl. I should put a little notation on the outside plastic holder. Wait, no, confused. This is a dark vinyl. I should know what I'm talking about, but well, sorry about that. So it's the other one that can contain the blue records. It's the other one, fellas. Es el otro. For all the fans that we have internationally on our Beatles love and page in Google Plus. This one is we. This is it. See, we. This is the blue. By the way, my mom is French. My last name is Gonzalez Azoncot. Do I speak French? I understand it. My fault, and my mom's hurt for not speaking it to me more. But I do understand it. And I can read it. But I need to speak it. Oh, 20 greatest hits of the Beatles. And the one with the single, 45 single of Love Me Do. I put it in there as well. Here we go. I have like 8, 9 copies, believe it or not, of Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Sgt. Pepper. This one is the American picture disc or German. I think it's the American one. You guys correct me. And I'm missing rock and roll. I thought I had both volumes of rock and roll music. This one, I love this one. This one only, I think, 500 copies were made by the end of this is the Anfon label in the Soviet Union before it became Russia, before it collapsed. Then the Anfon label, and it has, of course, one side is the Russian, as you can see, drum kit, all in Russian, and of course the 2 founding guys of Anfon are in here. And the other side, it's Revolver, so it's a double album. I think only 500 were made. Tons of copies, American pressings of Sgt. Pepper stereo. Yes, with the cutouts, the inserts, the red sleeve, stereo copy. I'm not picking up the same one. I'm just showing you all I have. I just keep putting in there. This is a mono copy, a Canadian mono copy. I love it. I have 2 mono copies. Of course, you have to have Sgt. Pepper in mono to fully appreciate it. That's a stereo. This is another mono copy. I'll let you know. Yep. Yep. Another one. And another copy of Sgt. Pepper's. A little bit more beat up. Okay, guys. Now I'm going to show you. Ooh, We Know Records Way, of course. I'm going to show you guys. No, one more copy of Sgt. Pepper. Sorry. Mono. Another mono. Yep, you'll see it says mass there. So, guys, when you shop around, if it says SMS, stereo, M, mono. Snag the mono. Always snag the mono. Yep, copy again of Revolver. Normal first press. American. Nothing too special. A Danish pressing of the Beatles' greatest hits on Emmy Parlophone. Denmark. Mono copy of Rubber Soul. first press. I don't like when people that own the records write. This is another mono copy. Actually, yeah, another mono copy of Rubber Soul. Two mono copies of Rubber Soul first press. American. Hottest hits. Another Danish. I think this one's another Danish one. Yep, made by Scandis Grammophone. Sorry, I don't know Danish well. This is another Danish copy. Love it. Eskimos. The Beatles yesterday and today. I don't think this is the butcher cover by no means. I know what they say about Ringo and over here. Uh, yeah, the butcher cover, but it's a bootleg butcher cover. It's not the real one, even though it looks pretty cool. I have fooled some people who said they were Beatles fans, but then I tell them the truth. They see full dimensional stereo and they go, "Oh my gosh, you have the Beatles cover, the real butcher cover." I go, "Nah, $30, bootleg." You know, we Beatles fans don't lie. It's not cool. The Beatles collection of oldies made in Uruguay, Montevideo, Uruguay, Uruguayo. Los Beatles has the cool Spanish Ella Te Ama. Love it when they do that in Spanish. The ones I'm trying to get are the Peruvian versions, which are great, and the Mexican versions that has like the Beatles Yeah Yeah in Peru, different covers. The ones in Mexico too. The Beatles in Peru have great covers. I have a Peruvian friend. See if I tell the Beatles help. First press. Ah, Italiano, Italia, la grande storia di rock, della bella Italia. And speaking of DD, I don't know if I have any French pressings of the Beatles. I don't think so. Interested though. The Beatles story, right? First press double record, double album. The Beatles number 6, Capitol, American Capitol, first pressing. Of course, I live in the U.S., so a good deal of them are American copies. I do have some British Parlophone. I'm very interested in getting all of them in Parlophone from the UK. Beatles 65. Something new, the Beatles. Doesn't this have a couple of songs in German? I think it does, right? Yep. Komm, gib mir deine Hand. Sorry, don't know well German for all you German Beatles fans. The Beatles' A Hard Day's Night, a mono Parlophone. Yes, English, but it's the reissue. Got the barcode. The Beatles Live at the Hollywood Bowl. I think this is being reissued again in the movie. Coming out in the movie. Yep, first press. Parlophone, another reissue in mono. British reissue of the Beatles for sale. Yeah, those other rock band mixes, they're just looping. The Beatles' Hard Day's Night, yeah, regular American press, first press, but regular copy. The Beatles' second album in mono, stereo, first press though. Baby, you can have my Meet the Beatles. I have like 4, like with Sergeant Pepper. There's 5 or 6 I have. Meet the Beatles in mono. Yep, this is the mono version. Sorry if I'm going a little bit. Again, another version in stereo with the original 498 bought. Heck, first pressing, but this was in stereo. Meet the Beatles, the first album by England's phenomenal pop combo. This is in mono. This is a first press, but I know there's a couple of differences in the song and the BMI, the ASCAP credits. Yes, with the Beatles, reissue in British Parlophone mono. Dying to get the original reissues of all these, the original issues. I'm sorry of all these, but they did a great job with the reissues in England. Of course, Parlophone reissue of their first album, Please Please Me, in mono. And people go, how do you know it's reissue? Well, all you have to do is check the barcode. That's it. When you get the barcode, you know it's a reissue. Now, 1 or 2 of these are originals. A lot of these are very bootleg. This, I think, is a bootleg one, Stereophonic, The Beatles, and VJ, because of the song titles. But then there's one I do know, either this one or the other one. I have 3. That is the other one. The other one is an original. And this is a third copy of, this is the one, yeah, original with Please Please Me and Ask Me Why. This is the original copy of Introducing the Beatles on VJ, where I saw her standing there, Misery, Anna, Chains, Boys, Ask Me Why on side 1. Side 2, Please Please Me, Baby It's You, Do You Want to Know a Secret? A Taste of Honey, There's a Place in Twist and Shout. So this is the first original press. Love this compilation, it's British. The Beatles featuring Tony Sheridan in Hamburg. There it is. Pickwick. And there's a copy of Capitals of Beatles Rock and Music Volume 2. So I do have Volume 2, but I'm missing, of course, the sleeve. Hello. I do have it, but I got to get the whole shebang with the inserts. The Beatles Jump first live recordings. You guys know how they milk this. This is Pickwick. Pickwick again milked it. The first live John Paul George in Hamburg. The first live are with George best, but This is the original. Picture songs, Speaking Story of the Fabulous Beatles, also on VJ. This is the original. This is the original. Just to let you guys know, this because I know it's been bootlegged. That's what all the VJ copies they have been bootlegged a lot, but this is the original. Okay, drive my car. I think we don't want to hear it a million times repeated. I'm gonna change that with hello goodbye. Silver Beatles. This is it's a European press on the Silver Beatles. Crying. This is all the deck audition songs, I think. Yeah, Besame Mucho, Chica Arabi. It is. Okay, the Beatles rarities. Always loved it. That has a butcher cover in it. Normal. I say hello. Okay, there's still a lot more. The Beatles again featuring Tony Sheridan. This is on Polydor, American Polydor. Same album as the one I showed you before, but different sleeve. The Beatles that time forgot. It's just Pete Best and his Pete Best band, but you know how he is playing songs that are his songs, but of course he's there with John, George, and Paul. There's Mr. Pete. Another compilation of the Beatles' early years, and this is, I think, also yeah, it is. It's part of the deck auditions. Phoenix, British, yeah, British copy. I love this one. This is a nice bootleg. This is a nice bootleg, a nice British bootleg of the deck audition tapes. And I love Pete Best, all the guys on the cover. This is a beautiful one. This sounds really good. Beatle Talk, interviewed by a Canadian fellow, just interviews and whatnot. VJ, the original Have the Beatles Tell All on VJ. The Beatles Live at the Star Club, Linga song. It's a lot. It's really a lot. Beatles songs. I think this cover was banned for whatever reason after Rhino released it. Don't know why. And then they released the same one. There's Volume 1, Volume 2. Beatles songs. The same one, different cover. The Ruddles. I know they're not the Beatles, but they're funny. You have to admit if you have to see the movie with the Monty Python connection of the Ruddles. Rod. I love the gate pull on this one. The original Chipmunks Sing the Beatles, and one that's a cheap bootleg. This is the original Chipmunks Sing the Beatles on Liberty. Love that cover. Yep. A Hard Day's Night. You see, Windcoat Records then did a cheap version of it. Beatle Country is just, Beatle collection of Beatles songs by country songs. Longines by the Beatles. Longest. This is sealed. Hits. My Sweet Lord, My Love. The hits composed by the Beatles. You know how many people were in the bandwagon of the Beatles. Stars on 45 is a Dutch band that actually recreated the songs, to my opinion, sounding very good. The new sound from England, Beatle-Rama, all the exploitation. Capitol Records and the Holy Rich String, the Beatles songbook. Oh, did they milk it? I love this cover, the Baroque Beatles book. This is I forgot on what label this is. Old as heck. Mono and stereo. Electra? Electra Records. Oh wow, even Electra got patched into it. Well, now we start the solo ones, friends. With Lennon, I'm starting, and of course, this is the original Wedding. Not the Wedding album, but the Two Virgins album, where they're butt naked. First press and original. I think it was reissued, I'm not sure. Yep, Milk and Honey. Brilliant. And of course, more John. I have two John greatest hits, and I have tons of Imagine. Like six. This is one in just a sleeve. I got it for 50 cents. Okay. The John Lennon collection, yeah, Geffen. I don't think these are really, anything special. Well, Imagine has the poster. At least two of them has the poster. I'll show you that. With poster, the guy in the record store said, "Remember, it's got the poster." I go, "Yeah, it's a pretty cool poster." And the pictures. Yeah, the pictures too. Monsieur John. And this is a painting he did, am I mistaken, of John and Yoko, 1971. And then the poster. I have two records that I can have the poster. The poster is beautiful. The piano. It's a big poster too. Oh, brilliant. It's beautiful. Big as can be, guys. There's John seated at his piano. Tightenhurst in his sessions. It's a huge poster. It's not going to fit all of it into the frame. Nice. It's got that old musty smell. Love it. I have like 4 copies of it. I, As the Beatles, when you collect records and you have basically almost everything. Oh, I'm missing, of course, the Love reissue #1 and the 3 anthologies I got to get. Hey, I'm aware, because there's always people going to be, yeah, you're not complete. I go, I know it's not complete. Another, imagine, with poster, and another one without the poster. So two with poster, one not. Milk and Honey. I am the Milkman. Julian, great album. Keep your value of daydreaming. Ringo, just a couple. One, I think. Sorry, I need to get more Ringo. I have a lot of Wings and Paul McCartney. London Town. Wings greatest. Oh, great record. Great songs. You know that. Pipes of Peace. I think my favorite album is Pipes of Peace. And I know Red Rose Speedway, Paul McCartney and Wings is a great album. Of course, Band on the Run. The triple live record, Wings Over America. It's a heavy son of a gun, too. This one is a disco single of Daytime, Nighttime Suffering on one side and Goodbye Tonight on another. Sorry, I just want you guys to be able to see it. Because, you know, Russian Paul McCartney. Live. This is Russian on the Melodia label. This is a Russian pressing. Love the cover. Cool. Cool cover. Yeah. Venus and Mars. Double record. Double album. Band on the Run. Picture disc of Band on the Run I want to get. I heard it's okay. I mean, I don't really like picture discs. They don't sound well, but just to have them on the wall and have them like actually Wings at the Speed of Sound. Oh yeah, okay. Live Wings Wildlife first press too. Paul probably drew that. Ram, great start with Ram. Oh, George Harrison, love him. Electronic Sounds is great. I don't have Wonderwall, people, but I do have Electronic Sounds first pressing. And yes, Wonderwall I have to get. I know I have to get Wonderwall by George. Foundation Night. Yep. Oh, George has a lot of great albums. He has on the guitar anyway. Yeah, this is a great. This is of his Beatles stuff, his solo stuff. I Am the Walrus. Yeah, it's gonna be tons of that. Oh, got my mind set on you. Got my mind set on you. Great album. Yep, doing his Traveling Wilbury Days. And a very beat up copy of All Things Must Pass I have of the box set. Oh goodness, I gotta this one. It's really messed up. I gotta get one that's in good shape. Okay, what else do I have? Am I missing anything? I don't think so. To be honest with you, fella, I already showed you my Beatle collection, which I'm glad I didn't take an hour to show it to you. Yeah, I did show you this. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. And it's nice. I hope you guys also post yours. I did, yeah, if it's too long, let me know. I just wanted to show you guys that. I didn't mean anything by it. Just to show you. I have more Beatles stuff, Beatles magazines, and a little memorabilia, not much. I would like to get more memorabilia, like that Blue Combi Hot Wheels. I'm missing. At Walmart, they were selling it here in the U.S. But I'll get it. So it'll be six. I have five. I don't want to do the Amazon thing or eBay because that's easy. I want to hunt for it. That's the cool thing about same as with records. I go into stores, go at the garage sale. That's where I buy them. I don't do it through eBay because it sucks. Okay, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Peace to everybody, like Ringo does. Peace and love is truly the only way to go in this life. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed my Beatle and Beatle solo album collection as well. This is Juan Carlos Azoncot, JC, in Baltimore, Maryland, United States. Hi to you guys. I love what you guys post. Just so that you know, you have a wonderful family, with so many people, over 1,000 members. It's great. It says how many of us, just love the Beatles all over the world and how we unite. I wish we would be the politicians in charge in a way, even though we couldn't be politicians because we're not corrupt. That's a bad thing. The majority of us that are on the site, I'd say all of us, think about peace and love, not on the nasty things. So enjoy. Peace again. Peace and love. Paz y amor a todos los que están aquí, que son gente que habla español, de las amistades, the big Beatles family. I'm saying ciao, bonsoir, arrivederci, and see you soon. Peace. Bye.